Dear friends, welcome back with another machine on the Van Hub. The machine is DomDom1. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine if you want to. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough talk, we can get started. We can head over to Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 141. So what shall we do next? We need to do the port and self scanning with the map. To save time of this video, I have already completed before. So for now, we just get out its result. So as you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So then we can retrieve it when we want to look at it again. So from the map scanning results, we can tell that the target has only one open port number, which is 80 running HTTP service and also the version information Apache 2. So it's very obvious. What shall we do next? We need to do the immersion with this web application, both manually and automatically. Let's fire up the browser, and we can put the IP address of the target. So the IP address should be this one. And we got the page back. Immediately, we are prompted by this login panel. We are required to supply the name, username, and password. So how to do? We can put the username, name, admin, and admin, and also admin. Execute. I think the name, maybe we can put something different, like something, and the username is admin, and the password, so execute. So I think the name would be printed out or will be displayed. So whatever we supply as the name and this information, the name will be printed out, will be returned from the web application. So when I did the machine the first time, I thought maybe this field is vulnerable to the XSS vulnerability or cross-site scripting vulnerability. So now we can test it, like script alert hello. Script okay, and admin and admin execute, but the information, so maybe the information or inputted information has been sanitized by the web application. Okay, it's fine. And as usual, we need to check its source code, but nothing here. Next, we need to check whether this side has robot file or not. Not found. Now let's put up the terminal to do the automatic immersion. And we can use Ligato to immerate the web application. And as you can see over here, the banner information and also the header information. And here, as you can notice, the Nikto identifies the admin page. Of course, we need to take a look at this page. So welcome to DomDom. You need to know it's your actions that will show the light developed by this guy. So a bit weird, right? So between just two pieces of information, and this is not complete admin. After all, the name of this page is admin. However, we cannot do anything with this page. We should keep in mind about this, about this weird information or discovery. Okay. So next, I think we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. We can auto-complete this command to save the time. As you can see, I used the option of -u to specify the URL of the target, and then followed by the -w to specify the word list. As you know, if you have already followed along my channel, I always use this word list, the Buster word list. And also I put the option of extension, and I specify some common extensions like PHP, HTML, text back. So now we can press enter. Similarly, or the same as the Nikto, GoBuster can discover the admin page. And unfortunately, GoBuster cannot find anything else beyond these two pages. We have already know, okay, what we have already know. So how to do? Maybe I can stop or interrupt the GoBuster. I think the attack vector lies in this page, but how to do? It's time to do some more or deeper analysis with the request between the client or browser and the web application. Let's turn on the proxy to Burp Suite, so that all traffic will go through the Burp Suite. In the meantime, we can launch the Burp Suite. Of course, if you want, you can test this page to test this page to see whether this page is vulnerable to the SQL injection vulnerability. However, we cannot find anything important, or this is not vulnerable at all. Okay, and now we can navigate to Proxy tab and turn on the intercept option. And we can put anything like something, and the username, admin, and the password is password. Let's execute. And as you can see, we can intercept the request, and then we can send the request to repeater module. I think if we deal with the web application, the Burp Suite is must. We must use the Burp Suite to analyze the request and response some cases. I think this is so fantastic. As you can see, we have already moved the request to the repeater module, and then we can do something. Just now we mentioned the main page doesn't have any function, just two pieces of information. So how about we change this page to admin, and then we can send. As you can see, this time we got something different from the target, and we get the script. Of course, this is the JavaScript script, and this script is trying to get data, and by the by the element ID, and the name is CMD. So how about we put the CMD as a parameter? Okay, so for example, we can end CMD and the ID and send the request again. As you can see, we successfully get the command ID executed. And so next we can try, of course, now it's very clear what should we do next. We need to get the initial foothold on the target. To do that, we need to do some checks. For example, we need to check whether netcat is there on the target or not. So netcat is not there. Next, we can try to run some reversal command like what? The bash command. Maybe we can go to the Pentest Monkey website, Pentest Monkey website, and we can try to run, for example, like this command, and we need to do some modification, change this IP address to our Kali Linux, and for me, I always prefer another port number to be listed on the Kali Linux 555, and of course we need to set up the listener on the Kali Linux, and then we can copy this command and put in here send. No, nothing returned. So how about another command? Send. Nothing. So next we need to check how about we use the Python. So Python 2 is there or not? Python 2 is not there. How about Python 3? Python 3 is there. So next we can try the Python reversal command. Okay, so we can scroll, we can copy and put over here, and the Python should be Python 3, and we can copy this IP address and replace the attacking IP address and port number. Of course, I always use this as my port number to be listened on, and then we can run this command to see whether this way can work or not. Send. As you can see, we successfully got the shell. Maybe there's some other ways which can work, but I always use this methodology. Oh, sorry, Python 3, and we can import more or better interactive shell. Spawn, export, and export term variable, and then we can clear the screen to get much room if necessary, right? Xterm, color, and then we can clear. Oh, as you can see, this side is very simple, just 2-page admin. Let's take a look at this admin file. So CMD. So this CMD will be passed as parameter, and will be system function will run this. Will as parameter to the system function. So how about index page? Can we get some credential? Nothing. I think this is the fake. I think this is the fake login panel. Anyway, we need to continue our immersion. For example, we can go to the home directory, one user DOM, and we can go to the desktop. We can get the README So here, very interesting, although this file lives within the home directory of the user DOM. However, the owner is root user. We can get, however, at this moment, the current user www.data doesn't have permission to read out this file. Okay, and how about the kernel? This kernel is not updated. It's almost certain we can find the kernel exploit to elevate privilege. However, I'm not going to do in this video. If you want me to do, please leave it in the comment below. Okay, so next, it would be wiser we can upload the Ningpier shell script to do the automatic immersion, right? And we can, I think I've already got this script ready. So next, we need to upload this script or this file to the target. In order to do that, we should set up the web server on the Kali Linux. I've already done that. So now we can use wget to upload, Ningpiers. And we need to make it executable. And we just run it. This script, the Ningpier shell script, can give us very, very abundant information about the machine from various aspects, such as the binaries with SUID bit, the binaries with capabilities, the cron job, process information, very rich information, we must say, okay? It's done, and we have to scroll up to see whether we can find something interesting or vectors. Then we can utilize such a vector to our advantage to elevate privilege, right? This is what I'm going to do now. So the readme, searching root files in home directories. The capabilities. The tar has capability of a read. So maybe next we can use this command or tar command. This is a very important command for any Linux distribution. And what we've got. The sudo, even the www data is a member of the sudo. Interesting. So next, I think we can try sudo. Of course, no password for the www data. Okay, all right. Just now, this one, the DOM, in its home directory, we found the desktop, the readme. We do not have permission to read. We can utilize the capability of the tar to read, to retrieve, right? So how to do? We can tar, we can readme, and the source DOM desktop readme it's done. All right, it's there. Now we can decompress this file or untar this file. We can tar readme. It's done. And then we can go to the home, go to the DOM, and go to the desktop. And then we can cut out. Now we have permission to read out. Even we got, the password for the root user. A very complicated password. So now we can switch to root user by supplying the password. Okay, it works. So now we can grab so we do not need to grab anything else, right? So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.